At the height of his fame, Charlie Sheen was one of Hollywood's truly great actors. But off camera, he became an even more successful bad boy. The one-time highest paid star on TV was a drug, alcohol, and sex addict.
Just 2 minutes ago, fans spotted Charlie Sheen and social media instantly exploded. Known for his unpredictable lifestyle, iconic TV roles, and decades of Hollywood fame, Charlie has always been a figure of fascination. But this latest sighting has everyone asking the same question: what is he doing now? Charlie's life has been a whirlwind of professional triumphs and personal controversies. From his early acting roles to his peak as the star of 2.5 Men, he has captivated audiences with both his talent and his unpredictable behavior. Fans are not just curious about the location or circumstances of this sighting. They are eager to understand the man behind the headlines. Some speculate this could signal a return to the spotlight, while others see it as a glimpse into a quieter, more private life. Regardless, Charlie Sheen still has the ability to grab attention, spark conversations, and remind the world why he remains one of Hollywood's most talked about stars. In this documentary, we'll explore the story behind this sighting, revisit his rise to fame, examine the controversies that followed, and consider what the future may hold for this enduring figure in entertainment. Charlie Sheen's journey in Hollywood began long before the fame and headlines. Born Carlos Erwin Estevez in 1965, he grew up in a household deeply immersed in the entertainment industry. His father, Martin Sheen, was an established actor, and from an early age, Charlie witnessed the craft, the pressures, and the opportunities that came with life in Hollywood. Yet, being part of such a famous family brought its own challenges. He had to carve out an identity separate from his father and prove that he could stand on his own as a talented actor. Charlie's early career in the 1980s involved small but significant roles in films such as Red Dawn and Platoon. These parts allowed him to demonstrate both intensity and subtlety, capturing the attention of critics and audiences alike. Even in minor roles, Charlie had a magnetic presence, a blend of charisma and unpredictability that hinted at the star he would soon become. His energy, commitment, and natural talent made it clear that he was someone to watch in the years ahead. By the late 1980s and early 1990s, Charlie began landing more prominent roles that showcased his versatility. Films like Wall Street and Major League highlighted two very different sides of his talent. In Wall Street, he brought depth and intensity to a dramatic storyline, while in Major League he displayed perfect comedic timing and effortless charm. These performances allowed him to stand out in a crowded Hollywood landscape and cemented his reputation as an actor capable of blending drama and humor seamlessly. However, as his professional career gained momentum, his personal life began attracting public attention. Relationships, socializing, and occasional clashes with co-stars hinted at a turbulent life off-screen. Despite these challenges, his talent continued to shine, and Hollywood recognized his potential to become a major figure in the entertainment world. The turning point came with 2.5 Men in the early 2000s, playing Charlie Harper. He captured audiences with his witty, flawed, yet incredibly charming character. The show became a massive hit, propelling him to new levels of fame and securing his place in television history. Even as his professional life soared, his unpredictability off-screen remained a constant, adding to the fascination surrounding him. These early years reveal a young man who combined talent, ambition, and charisma to rise above the shadow of a famous family name. Charlie Sheen's journey from a Hollywood kid to a recognized star was a mix of brilliance and turbulence, setting the stage for the controversies, successes, and headline-making moments that would follow. His early career established the foundation for a life in the spotlight, one that continues to intrigue and captivate fans decades later. After establishing himself as a rising actor, Charlie Sheen entered a period of his career that would define him as a household name. With hit films like Hot Shots and Major League, he demonstrated an effortless ability to command the screen. These roles not only showcased his acting talent, but also highlighted his charisma, charm, and natural comedic timing. Audiences were captivated by his performances, and Hollywood began to take notice. Charlie Sheen had arrived not just as a promising actor, but as a leading man capable of carrying major productions. The early 2000s marked a turning point with Charlie's transition to television. 2.5 Men launched him into unprecedented fame, making Charlie Harper one of the most iconic characters in television history. His portrayal of a witty, flawed, and irresistibly charming character resonated with audiences around the world. Ratings soared, the show received critical acclaim, and Charlie became one of the most talked-about figures in entertainment. This era solidified his status as not only a talented actor, but a cultural phenomenon, with a unique mix of humor and relatability that made viewers fall in love with him. However, with fame came intense scrutiny. Every public appearance, relationship, and personal choice was dissected by the media and fans alike. Charlie's off-screen lifestyle, including high-profile romances, partying, and clashes with studios, frequently made headlines. These moments often overshadowed his professional accomplishments, painting a picture of a man whose personal life was as unpredictable as his on-screen persona. Yet, this attention, positive or negative, kept him relevant and only fueled public fascination with his life. Despite the controversies, Charlie's resilience was undeniable. He continued to perform at the top of his game, balancing commercial success with the magnetism of his unique personality. Audiences remained captivated not only by his work, but by the aura of unpredictability that followed him everywhere. Even in moments of personal struggle, his talent and charisma shone through, ensuring that his presence in Hollywood could never be ignored. This period of peak fame revealed both the brilliance and complexity of Charlie Sheen. He demonstrated the ability to achieve immense professional success while navigating the intense pressures of fame and public expectation. Fans were drawn to the duality of his life, the actor who could deliver unforgettable performances and the man whose personal struggles made him all the more human. Charlie's rise to stardom was a story of talent, opportunity, and the unique ability to captivate audiences, setting the stage for the challenges and controversies that would come next. As Charlie Sheen's fame grew, so did the scrutiny of his personal life. Behind the charm and success, there were struggles that frequently made headlines and captured public attention. Relationships, partying, and a lifestyle marked by excess painted a picture of a man who seemed unable or unwilling to stay within Hollywood's unspoken rules. Over time, these behaviors fueled both fascination and concern, creating a narrative that often overshadowed his professional achievements. One of the most publicized aspects of Charlie's life was his series of highly visible relationships. He was frequently linked with high-profile celebrities, and his romantic entanglements became tabloid fodder. Each relationship, breakup, or scandal was dissected by the media, adding layers to his reputation as unpredictable and larger than life. Fans watched with a mix of intrigue and worry, trying to reconcile the actor they admired with the man whose private life seemed constantly chaotic. Alongside his relationships, Charlie's struggles with substance abuse were widely reported. The media chronicled incidents involving alcohol, drugs, and erratic behavior, creating a narrative of a talented actor battling inner demons. These struggles were never hidden, and while they sometimes harmed his career, they also added to the public's enduring fascination with him. There was a sense that Charlie was living life on the edge, unafraid to confront personal challenges openly, even if that openness came with serious consequences. Legal issues and conflicts with colleagues further complicated his public image. Reports of altercations, lawsuits, and clashes with studios painted a picture of a man whose personal and professional lives often collided. Yet, despite these setbacks, Charlie's ability to maintain his career and continue delivering memorable performances was remarkable. His talent remained undeniable, and fans continued to follow him with a mix of admiration and concern, drawn to the complexities of his life. Ultimately, this period highlighted the duality of Charlie Sheen's persona. On one hand, he was a gifted actor, capable of commanding the screen with ease and charm. On the other, he was a man navigating personal struggles that were as dramatic as any role he played. These controversies shaped the way audiences viewed him, creating a legacy that was both cautionary and compelling. Charlie Sheen's personal struggles became an inseparable part of his story, reminding fans that behind the fame and success, there was a deeply human journey filled with challenges, mistakes, and moments of vulnerability. Even amid the controversies, Charlie's resilience and charisma never faded. He remained a figure who could captivate millions, whether through a performance on screen or an unexpected headline off it. The combination of talent, unpredictability, and personal struggle made him one of the most fascinating and enduring figures in Hollywood history, a man whose life continues to intrigue fans decades after his rise to fame. Just 2 minutes ago, Charlie Sheen was spotted, and fans immediately flooded social media with reactions. Even after decades in the spotlight, he still has the ability to make headlines and spark curiosity. This latest sighting has reignited discussions about his personal life, career, and what might be coming next for one of Hollywood's most unpredictable stars. People aren't just curious about where he was seen. They want to know what this appearance reveals about his current lifestyle and future plans. Over the years, Charlie has shown remarkable resilience. Despite public controversies, personal struggles, and periods away from the spotlight, he has continued to maintain a presence in Hollywood. This recent sighting may suggest a renewed interest in stepping back into the public eye, or it may simply reflect a private moment captured by chance. Either way, it serves as a reminder that Charlie Sheen remains a figure of fascination, able to command attention with his mere presence. Fan reactions to this appearance have been intense and varied. Some are excited about the possibility of a new project or return to acting, speculating on potential roles in television, streaming, or film. Others focus on his well-being, reflecting on the challenges he has faced over the years. Social media is filled with discussions, memes, and news updates, demonstrating that Charlie still has a powerful influence on popular culture. His life and career continue to captivate audiences, bridging generations of fans who grew up watching his early films and television roles. Looking forward, the future for Charlie Sheen could take many paths. He may choose to return to acting, explore new media projects, or simply continue living life on his own terms, enjoying moments away from the intense scrutiny of Hollywood. Whatever he decides, one thing is certain: his presence alone generates attention, curiosity, and speculation. This latest sighting reminds fans that Charlie's story is far from over. Ultimately, Charlie Sheen's journey reflects a life lived boldly, with both triumphs and struggles that have shaped him into a complex and enduring figure. From his early rise to stardom, through controversies and personal challenges, to this latest moment in the public eye, he has remained a captivating personality whose life continues to intrigue and entertain. Fans will undoubtedly continue to watch, speculate, and celebrate the unpredictability and charisma that make Charlie Sheen one of Hollywood's most unforgettable stars.